I am Pepino here, and this is the Golems Factory mod. This is another work in progress mod that I have fallen in love with because it gives you the ability to make golems out of anything. And they have lots and lots of special abilities and awesome things that they can do. So, I will show you how to use this mod, and hopefully you will like it as much as I do. This mod was made by the modding team of Billy the Goat 101, Cole Hartley, and Lolligator 704. So I will have the download link in the description like always, so hopefully you'll go and check this mod out. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to craft is the Pedestal. You do this by making a U out of smooth stone with a red stone right there, and you get Pedestal. Then, you're going to need a golem head, which you make with a pumpkin and a redstone torch. Then, to control your golems, you're going to need a golem scepter, which you make using 3 gold ingots like this and a redstone. Once you make all this stuff, how you craft the golems is you place the pedestal on the ground, and you have to power it using soul sand, which gives the golem its soul. You can also use other biological materials such as wood, but soul sand is the most efficient fuel for the pedestal. Okay, so we are going to make our first golem. We can make him out of obsidian, but that will make him very slow, but it will make him very strong in his attacks and defense. But there we go. There is our obsidian golem. Next, we're going to make a golden one. That's going to make it really weak in its attack and defense, but it'll be really fast. So here's our gold golem. Now, we're going to make one with gold for the feet, but obsidian for the torso and the arms. This golem should be fast, but also have a very high attack and defense. So this is a very good combination for your golem. So as you can see, they follow you around like wolves, and the one with the obsidian feet is very slow, almost not moving at all. And the ones with the gold for the feet are very fast. But then you'll see, if we take a diamond sword to this one hit kill. This one is much stronger, as is this one. So you got to choose what blocks you make your golems out of very carefully based on what kind of stats and abilities you want. Another good tip is that it's useful to have a background built behind your pedestal for shaping your golems, rather than having to lean over and put the arms on like this. If you have this background, you can just place the golem arms however you want. We can use whatever we want. Let's put that, and there. So that makes it a lot easier when you are making your golems. Okay, so we got a zombie here, and we've got our golem. Now we are going to use the wand. What the wand does is it has many different functions, or features, or modes you can set your golem to. Alright, so when you hold the wand, it is going to stare at you like it's in awe of your power, and there will be blue particles around it at first. That means it's in follow mode. If you shift it once, the red particles means that it is in protective mode, and then the yellow particles mean that it's idle. So in follow mode, if we don't hold up the wand, just walk, he'll follow you. In protective mode, you can see why arms are useful, because it will give him the ability to attack. He will punch the zombie here, as we can see, and he got killed, but he at least has an attack and can protect you. And then idle mode, they would just stand still. Now, we're going to make a very useful golem. We're going to place a crafting table with a golem head on it, and you get a portable crafting table that can follow you around. So let's say you're going on a long adventure, you just make one of these little guys and have him follow you, and you've always got a crafting table with you. So when you have your portable crafting table, maybe you're going to want a furnace. Well, this isn't going to be exactly like you think. It's not going to be a portable furnace, but this one golem does have something very special it can do, which I will show you in a second. Okay, so here is what the furnace mob does. As you can see, there's a zombie over here, and when it's attacking you, he will act like a bodyguard by shooting flaming balls at the zombie for an attack. And as you can see, it's a very effective attack. What you gotta do to get him into this attack mode is use the scepter. You see the red particles there? When they normally start, when you pick up the wand, they are in blue particles. And whenever you're holding the wand in your hand, they're gonna stare at you. So, you just right click, and you can switch to red, which is protective mode, yellow, which is idle, meaning they won't do anything, and blue, which is follow. So when we put him in protecting mode, that's when he goes and attacks things. The only problem with that furnace golem is that they don't have a whole lot of health or speed. So we're going to make one now that's improved by using gold for the feet, the furnace for the body, and obsidian for the arms. The obsidian will give it strong attack and defense, the gold will give it good speed, and the furnace will give it the fireballs. So there we go, and then he will still shoot fireballs at hostile mobs. So we can go and find some now. Okay, so we have set him to protect, and there's a zombie right there, and so he will shoot at it. And as you can see, even though the zombie is hitting him, his health was better than just a normal furnace because he was able to take a couple hits. Another cool golem you can make is just simply place the head right on the pedestal, and you get a little pumpkin head that bounces around like a slime, which is really cool because it's just, you know, your own little pumpkin pet. He'll follow you around, and he's just kind of a cool little pet to have. Now these golems are pretty awesome, but what if I told you that we're only a third of the way through showing you all the awesome stuff about this mod? Well, it's true, because these are only tier 1 golems. There are 3 tiers of golems, and the golems' abilities get cooler and cooler each time you go up, and they get more and more useful each time you go up. So, this was tier 1, now we're on to tier 2. For tier 2, you're going to need to craft what's called a core. You do that with making 8 stone bricks in a circle. You get 1 core, and I will show you how to use that right now. The core is an item that you can use in crafting your golem. So, we are going to give our guy gold for the feet, a core for the body, and right now we're going to give him wood for arms, and you will see why in just a second. Now, we'll give him his head, and there he is. Here is our golem. But what the core does is you can put items in it that cause the golems to do certain things. So, the item we are going to use right now is an axe. We'll give him a diamond axe, and we just place it by right-clicking, place it in the core. You can also right-click to get it back with an empty hand. You just right-click and you get it back. But, alright, let's put it in here, and now we're going to need a chest in just a second. But I will show you the reason I used these 2 types of wood for his arms. So he'll follow us over here, hopefully. I'll set him to follow, and he'll come over here. And then we are going to show you a new feature of the scepter or the wand. Brown particles, which are work mode for working golems, meaning they have an axe or a pickaxe in their core. And you'll see here, they will cut down or mine blocks that are made of the same material as their arms. And then if there's a chest nearby, they will deposit it in the chest. So it's an empty chest. Our golem chopping down some trees, and they chop all the trees down with 1 block, so they don't have to chop every individual block. They just get it all at once. And then when they come by the chest, you can see they deposit it right away. So there you go. You got 26 wood in just a couple seconds thanks to the tree cutting golem here. Okay, the next golem that you can make in tier 2 is the mining golem. So we're going to place the core, we're going to have a stone arm and an iron ore arm. That way it can mine both stone and iron ore. Then we are going to get our pickaxe and place that in the core, and we will bring him to life. Alright, let's head over to a little mine I have prepared. Okay, as you can see, we got stone and iron ore here. We got a chest for him, and now we will use the scepter to set him to work. And here he goes. As you can see, he just mines away. Oops, I think I might accidentally hit that one. Didn't mean to do that, but just watch. Here he will mine away, and then he just puts it in the chest, and then he will just start mining random stone blocks or whatever's near him that his arms are made of. So if you want to use this, you can use it to make a quarry, basically, and the tree cutting one to cut down a forest. And you can take this guy down into mines with you, and he will help you mine things and make the process a lot faster. So this is a very useful golem. And you see, he gives you smooth stone instead of cobble, which is very nice because it saves you from having to smelt things. So we're going to leave him there for a little bit, and we'll check back on him in a sec. Okay, so he's been mining for a little while, and as you can see, they mine in a pattern like this. And I had to stand near him. If I had left, they follow you, or if you get too far away, they'll teleport to you. So you can't have automated quarries where you can walk away and just have them mine just yet. That's a possibility in a future update. But as of right now, it's still really useful, especially if you're going down mining yourself. Just bring one of these guys with you, and you can have a little mining partner. Also, if you want a smaller design for this guy so you can bring him down into the mines with you easier, you can make him with just the one core on the bottom and the arms and the head. So we'll take him to the mine too. But that is the mining golem. So another very useful golem. And now we are going to move on to tier 3. Due to YouTube's maximum length for a video that I am allowed to post, I will be splitting this video into 2 parts. So make sure you stay tuned for video 2, where I explain tier 3. Make sure you watch my second video so you can learn how to do things like go at super speed, like this. And the other amazing abilities that the tier 3 golems have. You'll also learn something new that's going to be really useful and fun in crafting these things. You'll also learn how you, yes you, can help develop this mod and maybe get some of your ideas used. This is I Am Pepino saying thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe for more awesome mod videos. Remember to tune in for the next episode of this mod, and I will see you guys next time.